Wearable winter trends. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. We have finally crossed over into 2021, and let's face it, a lot of people are feeling stale with their wardrobes. I always feel like there's, the pre-winter phase where we're all amped up for like the fall winter trends. And then once we hit January, everyone's kind of like, okay, can we please move on to spring trends? Because I'm kind of feeling bored with my closet. So for that reason, I thought I would talk to all of you about some of the winter trends that are around this season that I actually personally really like. I've been experimenting with them myself. I've kind of fallen hard for all of them. Now that may not be you. Maybe you don't like any of them. Maybe you only like one or two. That's fine, baby. Style is all about finding something that works for you personally. So I just wanted to share some of the things that I've noticed that I think are very trendy for this winter season that I think just adds like a little bit of spice to the wardrobe until we can finally see spring trends come back and all the color that comes with it. You guys know I'm a big fan. So let's dive in. Now, one of the first winter trends that I actually think probably a lot of you have seen already and maybe you've been hesitant to experiment with it are cardigans. In particular, more of a cropped style with a V-neck is very popular and in more of a heavier knit. Now, what I love about this is they do actually look so beautiful on so many body types. The line hits just above the hip bone or around the hip bone for most people. And if you are someone that's got some curve to the hip, this is actually so flattering as it adds a little bit more volume up top. And even if you are someone with a lot of curve overall, because I know the struggle with cardigans in past, and I've totally been here as well. Comment down below if you struggled with this too. The ones that button up higher, you get like the buckling around the bust from the buttons, right? And this is actually nice because the cardigans this time around are a lot deeper for the V-neck, which cuts into the chest depth, looks so flattering. And again, you're not having to deal with the same struggle all the way up in terms of the buttoning around the bust. So depending on what kind of style you are choosing, I personally like to go a size up just so that it's not too fitted. It feels a little bit more relaxed and super cozy. And I love just putting this with a simple necklace, some nice like accessorizing, and boom, I just feel instantly put together. And it's just a modern silhouette that will instantly make you look chic. Now, the next winter trend that will be no surprise to everyone are statement sleeves, in particular, actually more of the statement shoulder. We had talked about this for the fall trends initially, and some people were a little hesitant, not too sure how far down the rabbit hole they wanted to go with this. And I love them. I just think it's such a breath of fresh air, especially with so many of us being at home. It's nice to just pull on a sweater or a blouse or maybe like a denim jacket of some kind and just have that little bit of oomph to your outfit by having a statement sleeve. I've actually picked up a couple of sweaters like this over the fall winter time and I have absolutely been loving it. You guys also saw my denim jacket that's got the statement sleeves to it. Beautiful, beautiful piece. It instantly just adds a little bit of personality to any outfit. And like I said, with all of us at home, even just your most casual outfit looks so much better just with that little like pop on the shoulder. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Or you can get like the really voluminous like sleeves too. Like either way, win across the board. Now this next winter trend is one that actually took me a minute to get behind because I wasn't sure how I felt about it. And that is chunky boots. So we know that the combat boot trend was really heavy through fall. It's still not gone anywhere. That is definitely still around, but it's also morphed into a heavier, like chunky boots. We're seeing much more of a platform. The brim of the boot overall, like the sole of it is a lot wider and higher as well. And at first I was thinking like, oh my God, it's going to kind of give me duck foot. Like that's sort of what I thought, is just like a wide flat foot. That's sort of how I felt about it. And I started experimenting with two of them actually from Zara, and I gotta tell you, I'm really in love. They are so comfortable and incredibly practical, of course, because most of us are just running around doing errands these days when we're outside of our home. And they look so chic. It's just a different silhouette from the everyday. I personally am normally someone that goes for a sneaker or a flat or a bit of a heeled ankle boot this time of year. And having that chunkier boot just really changes up the way an outfit looks. It provides a little bit of edge without going too over the top. And if black seems too harsh, because this was something that I struggled with too, because you guys know I don't have a lot of black in my wardrobe. I actually found a few pair of cream chunky boots, and I really love them. It feels a little less intense and high contrast because, you know, as much as I love that, I don't always feel like it. And this little touch of having a cream or a lighter boot actually is something that's really been speaking to me. And I love the difference that a switch up in footwear can make with your outfits. It's so feel good. And again, really practical for where we're all at right now. I love the instant switch it makes in your look. Now, another wearable winter trend is chain jewelry. Now, we talked about chain necklaces back in the fall time, and that's definitely gone nowhere. But now we're seeing it trickle into other assets. Like we're seeing it in chain earrings, if you will. So like we're seeing hoops, but it's sort of like an interwoven chain, or we're seeing bracelets in more of the chain accessorizing or gold accessories as well. And I love the look of it. I think it's so nice. I love wearing a simple like chain bracelet on its own, or you can stack it with multiples if you want. Same with necklaces, like not that these are specifically chain, or they're like this one's a chain here. But I love being able to wear more than one necklace together. I love that layered effect. And when it's a little bit chunkier, it adds that subtle statement without it being too heavy on the neck, without it being too overwhelming. And I love the vibe of it. I just think it looks really, really fun. And this is an easy one to incorporate. Can do it at any size. And yeah, it's an easy switch up, and I actually think looks absolutely fabulous. Now, another trend that I haven't seen since my high school days, but I'm kind of crushing over it, are utility bottoms. So we are seeing it in particular mostly in pants, but it has trickled into skirts as well. I got an example just so I could show you guys in skirts. So it's more of a longer style, but the utility pants are ones that have like the cargo pockets on it. There's like the loops that you would put, I don't know if this is if you were actually using it for a utility pant, you could put like the hammer in the loop, you know what I mean? But they're typically in a more like relaxed, casual fabric like denim or cotton. And I actually found a fabulous version that's in more of a satin, which I actually thought was a really beautiful way to elevate these casual pieces. And I think that this is something that looks great with boots. It looks great with sneakers. You could put it with flats, but also if you want to take it up a notch and put it with a heeled bootie or a pair of heels, if you happen to be in an area where you can go and you want to dial it up a notch, or even if you're at home, you want to dial it up at home for yourself as well. I actually think this is really, really cool. I'm actually really excited to see these pop back again. Again, I feel like it's just fun to kind of reminisce on what you did before, you know what I mean? And yeah, this was something that I played with the first time around in high school, and I loved it. So I gotta say, I'm excited that it's back. I think it will be something that rolls easily into spring, summer, and is definitely something that you can adopt in your wardrobe right now as well. And of course, if you want to dive into your style further, I would love to have you part of my Rise Through Style Society. You get 3 programs when you join, including monthly trainings, monthly workbooks, a private community where you can interact with other women that are looking to elevate their style in life, because we infuse personal development into all of our trainings as well. There is so much goodness in the society, guys. I would love to have you a part of it. Like, so much is included. Plus you get live like trainings and Q&As and access to all the stuff we've done so far. Like, it's mountains of inspiration and info. And if any of you are interested, I will leave it linked down below so you can go and check it out. And other than that, my angels, I'm sending you all the love to the moon and back, and I'll catch you again in the next video. Bye, guys.